I'm so excited to be here. We just got in via bus. I took like the Flix bus that you see everyone talk about. Normally they have a bad rep, but I didn't think it was that bad. And I was on it for 3 hours, not like the crazy 10 hours that people do, because I don't think I could do that. But the 3 hours wasn't that bad. But anyway, we're here in our 24th country, Slovakia. I'm so excited. I'm starving though, so we're gonna go get some lunch. But I just checked into my hostel. Not gonna lie, the walk up to it, hella sketch. The hostel itself, pretty nice. I mean, like, nothing special, but it does the job, and that's all we need. Yeah, there's someone's stuff over there, and then the rest of it's pretty empty. Maybe I'll move to this bed so I just have like my own complete. I feel bad, kind of. I think I might be over someone else's right now, and I feel like if there's like emptiness, I might as well just go to the other one, right? Also, it was a 23-minute walk I did from the bus station here, and there's no living room right now. Here's our locker thing under someone's stuff, so I'm not gonna show that. I'm very impressed with Bratislava. Like, it beats what I was thinking going in. So far, so good. We'll see. Obviously, going to both Hungary and Slovakia as a black woman is a very unique experience, and so that's what I'm documenting, and that's my perspective when I'm sharing certain comments or whatever. So when I say perspective of Slovakia in terms of it seems content, you know? I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna make it my bed right now, and then we're gonna go get some lunch. So I'm gonna stop talking because I'm hungry. Right, we are off. It's a gorgeous day here in Bratislava. I've also realized I've been saying it wrong. It's not Bratislava, it's Bratislava. But correcting it now. Bratislava, Slovakia. That's where we are. We are headed to Urban House for lunch/dinner. And yeah, today we're just kind of chill day. I don't really have anything planned. I might go and see if I can go to the UFO little like tower thing, but that might have to be an activity for a later date. It just really depends on how I'm feeling. And now I gotta look at the directions because I don't know where we're going. I'm going the right way. Yeah, so it's 4:14 already now, so just gonna, and I don't do after dark, and I know the sun sets like at 7 now, but still. So get some food, go back, do some work. I have a lot about to do, and then tomorrow we'll hit the ground running with everything I want to do, and as well as Thursday. Good morning guys, it's Bratislava day 1, and we are here walking to Bratislava Castle to start the day off. It is a little later in the day, it's 9:14 a.m. because from what I looked up, because even I always look up to see where the US Embassy is and save it in my contacts whenever I go to a new country. It opens at 8:45, closes at 11:45, then opens again at 2:15 and closes again at 3. So from what I'm getting, things, and I was doing my research on like restaurants, things open late and close early. And I kind of noticed that yesterday too. Obviously there's a lot of like bars and stuff, but for the most part, oh, this is the little place I wanted to come to. This is the pink primary castle. I'm gonna show you guys. But anyway, I'm excited for a fun day, and yeah, everything in Bratislava is kind of like close together, so might not be that much out and about. I might grab my laptop and go sit in the coffee shop and do some work later. I walked through Bratislava Old Town on the way up to Bratislava Castle, and it was so cute. It had a lot of little restaurants and shops that were open, but it didn't feel like it was geared towards the tourists, which I loved. From my hostel, the castle is about a 25-minute walk, and the views of the city and the Hungarian border are beautiful. One of my favorite things to do when I'm traveling is to see how many embassies and consulates I can find, and in Bratislava, I saw a lot. I saw North Macedonia, which I've never seen before, Great Britain, France, Greece, Japan, and many more. I swear to God, I know sometimes only like one way to get there, it just happens to be the sketch way. They always send me down the sketchiest places. Like, I'm in a cave for the second time on this trip, which I don't know if I already said this or I made it clear, but I'm on a little mini Eastern European tour and then another country. So I was in Hungary and then Hungary went up, now I'm in Slovakia, and then I head to Austria, so stay tuned for all those videos.
The castle didn't open until 10 a.m. and I reached the grounds around 9:30, but it was actually perfect because the grounds were open and there was a good amount of people there, so I was able to wander around, and eventually I decided to sit on a bench and read my book. I was reading The Final Offer. It's part of the series that's by Lauren Asher, and I would rate it like a 3 out of 5 stars. Anyhow, once the castle opened, and y'all, when I tell you it was huge, it had so many turns. Like, it wasn't a square, but it didn't feel like it. It felt like I was getting lost in IKEA. Anyhow, they took everyone's bags out the door, so I wasn't able to bring my camera in. I only had my phone, so I only got a few clips, but when I tell you guys it was gorgeous, it was gorgeous.
Alright guys, I just stopped and had some brunch at Urban Bistro. I just got a ham benedict. Nothing special, nothing fancy. I'm hearing quite a lot of British and Americans around. Well, okay, not a lot, but more than I thought. Blessed that I did in Budapest though. But there's a lot of day trips that you can take from Vienna and from Budapest, and I think even from Prague to come to Bratislava for a day. I wouldn't do it from Budapest or Prague or even Vienna because I feel like they're all major cities. Well, I wouldn't do Bratislava to Budapest because you can do that, so you can do a day trip to Budapest, and I wouldn't do that because you need more time in Budapest. But for Bratislava, okay, I can see why, because I'm exploring a lot of it. It's like all, like I said, really compact, but it's so cute. I just also got mango sorbet because I needed sweet little treats, and I paid €250 for that. That's so good because in Barcelona I literally paid €8 every single time. I got gelato maybe like 6 times while I was there for the 5 days, so I'll take the $250 win. Anyway, sitting outside this church right now. Wanted to go inside, but there's mass happening. We can't go during mass, so we're just gonna walk around, see what there is to see, and probably go back to my hostel because my book is really good right now, so I just want to sit down and read that. Guys, I look like an idiot, but if there's anything my parents have taught me, is just to ask. I try to figure it out myself. I like to play a freaking YouTube video, and I can't figure out how to unlock my door to save my life. Okay, yes, I was born in a digital age. Okay, I cannot with these keys. Okay, like I just can't do it. I can't open the door. Every time whoever's in the room has to open it for me because I just like, it literally takes me like 30 tries, and so I just had to go downstairs and get the hostel like receptionist to open the door for me, and she's like, "You dumb idiot." Like, she didn't say that, but like she looked at me like, "The girl," like, yes, I know guys. Okay guys, it's been quite a while. It's 4:28. I've just been honestly reading my book because I've been so engrossed in it. This is what I'm reading. I'm pretty sure I've shown this in like the last like vlogs for the past 2 months. This is like the first time I've like actually like sat down and started reading because I can't read books and do reading for school at the same time. It just messes with my brain and makes me forget how much I love reading if I'm forced to do it, you know. But I think I'm going to go see the Blue Church right now because I want to go see the outside of that. It opens at 5:30, but I don't think we can go in because I think it only opens for services. So I'm just gonna go to the outside and go see it, you know, whatever, and then we're gonna go grab some dinner, and I'm just gonna come back here, and then tomorrow we're gonna go grab brunch and then go to Hrad, Devin, which is a castle that's like 10 kilometers away. Kilometers? No, whichever one's the furthest one. I really do love Bratislava though. Like, it's so cute and so quaint and just so pretty. It's so much more developed and modern than you would think, and from the vibe I'm getting from the city now that I've been out there for the day and I've, you know, interacted with multiple people and walked the streets, whatever, there is definitely people that are still like, what the hell are you doing here? But there's a lot of this is like my theory, is that you will always find Asian people, Asian minorities out and about in any country you go to, any city you go to, you will find them. This just like proves my theory because I'm like, this is like, I feel like to a lot of us in the West, this is like, when I told people I was going here, they're like, why? Like, why? And I'm like, because I want to go everywhere. I want to see different cultures. I want to meet new people. I want to know like I want to see what the world has to offer, right? And like with that though, you also gotta be like, I know who I am. I know I'm a black woman. I know that things, I just don't blend in. And that's hard because after a while it does get to you. It's like, okay, well, it's not like bad stares either. It's more just like a why are you here kind of stare. And I'm just like, I just want to do my piece. So, you know, you just put on a smile and be like, hi, you know, whatever. But overall, I haven't really gotten anything that's made me like concerned for my safety or been like, knock on wood that it doesn't change. It is cold though. I am kicking myself because I didn't bring my puffer jacket, and Austria's gonna be even colder. Even though I looked at it beforehand, it wasn't gonna be that cold. This sweatshirt has been through hell. I literally is like, it's stained so much with my concealer, my makeup. Okay, I made it to the blue church. It's very pretty. It's very interesting. I've never seen blue church before. It is open, so we're gonna go inside. It's a Catholic church, not very big. It's open, but it's not open, so you can't like actually go in. You can see it, and I'm walking around. So it's bigger than I thought once I, you know, walked around the other side. But we're gonna go to the Danube River. We're gonna see the river, and all three countries here in Hungary, or in Hungary and Slovakia and Austria, hopefully. I don't know why I'm talking with my phone instead of my camera, but I just feel like it, and frankly, I like using the little mic. But yeah, like I said, everything about Slovakia is really close together. So it's only a 10-minute walk to the middle of the river, because there supposedly is a little pedestrian bridge, so we should be all good. I don't know if I already said this in this vlog, but everyone here drives a BMW, an Audi, or a Mercedes, and like the newest models. I'm not even kidding. And I was telling my parents this, and they're like, that doesn't reflect the GDP, and essentially insinuating something else. Like, guys, but that's true. There's a lot of money in here what individuals have, and not a lot of explanation. Good morning, you guys. It is really beautiful out today. Just look. It's so pretty. I'm filming on my phone, so I won't put my camera out because there's people around. If for some reason I'm feeling self-conscious about that right now. But it's pretty late. It's like 9:40, I want to say. Hold on. Yeah, 9:49. I left the hostel probably around like 9:25. I am here in a new country. I'm not just gonna sit around the hostel all day, even if I don't feel like moving. So I want to read my book. So it's like, okay, we're gonna come and sit by the river because it's gorgeous, and just take it all in. I know I'm gonna miss this in a week, a month, a year. So if I'm gonna say I've been to Slovakia, I gotta actually have been to Slovakia, you know. So I'm gonna sit here, read my book because it feels comfortable right now. I bought breakfast. I hope it's just bread. It literally cost me 60 cents of euro. Oh, it is just bread. Lovely. Because something I'm filling inside. I just wanted 2 pieces of bread to just eat. So I can drink water and take my Tylenol. Navigating public transport though. This is my second country I've had to do it on this trip, of course, and I could not figure out for the life of me, it's so quiet out here, how to pay for the bus. Like, I looked up beforehand, of course, I'm not an idiot, and I was like searching, said you could tap contactless. So I was like, okay, perfect. And now I have my cards, like I can pay, I have cash, whatever. Or if there's like a little ticket booth at the bus stop, I can do that. I'm navigating Google Maps, that's the way. And I'm quite literally walking on the side of the road, but it's so pretty out here, you guys. Like, it's so pretty. I'm glad I came out here just for like these views, whatever, because it's nice to get sometimes out of like the city center and just see quote unquote real Slovakia, realness of the country. Not that the city center is not, but anyway, back to my first story though too. But when I got on the bus, it was all in Slavic, obviously. And so I couldn't figure out, I had like a picture with a card and like the contact list, like the 3 loops to tap. So I was like, great. But I couldn't figure out where to tap it. Like it wasn't like on like the device for me to tap it. I was really like pushing my phone away from people looking at me. I'm like, oh, and no one else did it when they came on the bus. And I know that probably some people have like, I don't know, like how in England we have like an Oyster card. So I figured there was some equivalent of that, so that's why people need to do it. But I still feel like you need to tap on. And I was like, oh, I don't want to even think I didn't try, and I don't want people to come and like arrest me and yada yada. That's like just going through my head. And so luckily like another foreigner or whatever came on the bus and like he did it first. And so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna copy what you did. And I figured it out by some miraculous thing. But I still didn't get like a physical ticket. I thought I was gonna split one out. I'm not sure if he got one because I couldn't really see in his hand, but I have the charge on my card that like I got the notification that says I paid. So I was like, if anyone questions me, I'm just gonna show them that and be like, yeah, I paid. But anyway, we were walking to the castle now and it's gorgeous. There's so many homes around here. It's just like a little residential area. And there's like a nice little trail. Also, I always want to try and keep my solo travel experiences real with you guys. And I want to sit down and talk about a whole video of like how I think solo traveling has been for me. And I will say though, one thing I've noticed is that on this trip I've been so tired, and yeah, because I'm moving about and doing a lot of fun things and yada yada yada, but it's also because your brain is constantly like in this survival mode, you know, you can't like ever shut off. And like how like I am like when I went to Mexico with my family, it's like, oh, like my parents are here, I don't have to worry about myself, but here I do, you know. That's so pretty. I am so happy that I ended up taking the little trip to see the castle because this was probably my favorite thing that I did here in Bratislava. I mean, the views were gorgeous and we were right on the Austrian border. I don't want to do too much of a voiceover because I just want you to enjoy the views as much as I did, but this place alone is why you should come to Bratislava. Okay, I think this is a good place to do my defining cartwheel. I forgot to do one in Hungary, I'm not gonna lie, but that's okay. So happy I came out here. It's rejuvenated my mood and my happiness. This is what always fills me with joy when I go to new countries or just anywhere, is seeing the countryside. I love to see the homes on the hills and kind of like that. Like, I think somewhere in my brain I'm trying to recreate my Peru trip, because that trip will forever remain in that country my favorite country I've been to thus far, my favorite trip I've been on thus far. And it was the people, but it's also just what we did and where we went, you know. Okay, you guys, I came back to the hostel. I went to Tesco though and got water. Hopefully I grabbed still water this time because I keep on accidentally grabbing sparkling water in Hungary and here, because it's obviously a different language and Google Translate has been failing me multiple times. But anyway, we got some milk chocolate, neon worms, and more gummies. So clearly a healthy selection going on here, but I also still have like my little Sharky cookies, what are these called? Teddy Grahams. Back in the States, that's what they're called. And those are good. So that's just for the little road tomorrow, because tomorrow I head back to another country that I've been to before, but a new city. So I'm very excited. But yeah, it's 2:58. I don't know if I'm gonna go back out again tonight. I think this is just probably going to be all for me. I had lasagna for lunch, which was fantastic. It was so good, but I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't take Lactaid because Lactaid also makes my stomach upset. So I have my holy trifecta of medicines. I think I neglected to bring the one specific for when I eat cheese. So I have one when my acids get too crazy, and I have that. I take that. I have my one for when I like have a lot of cheese and it's really, really extreme, but that's only like in extreme cases and it's prescribed medicine. But I don't have my one in between that, I don't think. Probably gonna watch my show for a little bit and then I will get cracking on some homework and editing that I have to do. But for now, we're just gonna relax. And honestly, I'm so glad I did what I did this morning. I went out, I sat by the water, read my book, and then I went to, I'm so glad I did end up going to Hard Devin, which is the Devin Castle, because I was right by the Austrian border, which is so cool because Bratislava is naturally close to the Austrian border as well as the Hungarian border. But I had seen the Slavic-Hungarian border because I drove over it, but I hadn't actually seen the Austrian-Slovak border, so it was kind of cool to see that. And I'm like, that's what I'm doing tomorrow.